checking my YouTube. Alright, chat. So I have some pretty great and exciting things to announce for this playthrough. So welcome back, Season 1, Episode 129. Yes, we're long playing this bit. Look at this. Shit. The line is not hooked up. Hey chat, you know what? I'm gonna complain about this because I think I have an idea. I don't care how political I get. But you know what I find ridiculous? I have an expensive ass medical bill that I have to pay because I went to the hospital and we are and now they're demanding their money. You know what's fun? I think it's ironic that if we don't get insurance to pay this, then we'll have to pay it. And this is a lot of money for an accident. And here's why I hate that. The fact that there's a bunch of pricks in this world. I'm sorry if I'm negative, if I start negative. That there's people in this world that have billions, and billions of dollars of money. Yet, like they get to keep billions of dollars of money that they essentially almost don't need. The only thing I can think that they need it is because of assets, like if they want to buy like other companies or buy assets. But the fact that all these, in my opinion, these billionaires make this much money, and that money that could be used to, you know, help give free healthcare. Awesome, you know, as hardworking Americans, we have to pay shit tons of money for medical bills. Again, please, don't cancel me. Do not make me controversial. You know what I think we should do? Let's do free healthcare. Let's do it. Why are we the richest country on Earth? Wait. Sidetrack. I thought for the longest time I may have a medical issue with like my GI tract or like a GI issue, and the soonest these guys could get me to the doctor was freaking, ready for this? It was in literally like what? Like a week and a half. You're telling me we have the richest country on Earth, but if I feel like I have a medical issue, I have to wait a week and a half? And I'm not blaming this on the, I'm not blaming this on, you know, the doctor's office. Like, my emergency room visit was relatively smooth. They were very great. They helped me a lot, and I'm very appreciative. Also, by the way, I hate to say this, but let's terminate this experiment. I think it's a success. But, I am very disappointed in the system. We live on the richest country on Earth, but instead of, you know, giving money, or instead of, you know, getting free healthcare and, you know, and all that fun shit, and great education, we have to spend our money on shit like foreign wars, conflicts. I don't care how controversial I sound. Like, why do we give all of our money to freaking, like, Israel and shit? Why do we spend all our money invading Venezuela? Why do that when we can actually invest in free healthcare? Why invest billions of dollars in ICE when we could do free healthcare? Think stuff that could actually help people.
No. It's actually, like, let's realistically think about this, chat. Instead of help people, they're more interested in hurting people across the world. That's what it really comes down to, chat. They would rather hurt somebody on the other side of the globe than help the people in their own backyards. And I'm sorry if I keep getting politically charged. This is why I simply despise a lot of... This is why I despise politics a lot. It's cancer. They lie and they cheat when we, the people, need help. Like, we need really huge amounts of help. Like, we're middle freaking class, damn it. I'm gonna try to kick on the system. Like, dude, there are it honestly shocks me, but we live in the year 2026, and the fact that if you're an average income family, if you're an average family, you could just be chilling. Absolutely chilling, right? But if you literally accidentally get a medical issue arise in your family, you could go goddamn broke. Jump, 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 jump. We're doing the experiment to see if it works. No flow rate. Ah, it's this one over here. You know, I wonder if this series was that's probably what, I wonder if that's why my refinery was failing. Maybe, I don't know, I wonder if there was an issue with this pump, if it wasn't working. Alright, it's pushing the oil through. I hope this works. Cross your fingers, chat. If this thing works completely great, this is going to be amazing. I don't know about the throughput for the sulfur and coal. By the way, I should say, like last episode, we essentially got this entire system done. Here it goes. We're starting to see, I think, a little bit of oil. Oh my, what's going on? Why is it not draining? I think it's filling up all these pipes first. Yeah, there it goes. It's filled all the pipes first. Now it's gonna start filling. Now here's the con. It's gonna take a lot of time to fill all these buffers up, but that is insurance essentially. Also, I think it's gonna take time to fill up all these buffers at the end, isn't it? It's still gonna try to fill up all these buffers. That's good. It's gonna take some time, but hopefully it should work. Let's look at this. That's 300. That's 300. That's great. That's great. We're getting good flow. 300. 300. That's great as well. 300. Yeah, this is good. Now this is gonna say that there's no oil. That's because this oil is taking its time. This is not gonna go up because it has to fill this. And this, before it fills this, it has to fill all these pipes right here. So it looks like there's like a level here. So these pipes are filled, but it looks like these buffers need to fill. So let's analyze the system as it keeps going. So it looks like currently it's going to start trying to pump. I might make some buffer, quote-unquote, buffer crates to start getting all this sulfur hoarded and stuff. Now here comes another train. Full of coal, full of coal, full of sulfur, full of sulfur. It's not gonna dump because this is full. Which that's not the problem. That's not the train's fault. I just hope we can get throughput. 100% throughput. I'm like, what? Why can't I go any further on this belt? It's because it's because the belt's going this way. This is where the plastic will go. Hello, viewer. Would probably be a good idea. You know what? Again, this system may not look the prettiest, but again, as I've said before, we need to make sure it works first. You know what I mean? Alright, so all the sulfur flow on the top. Oh, we need to reconnect. We need to reconnect. Oh my gosh. These crates should act as you know how fluid buffers act as a buffer for fluid? These will act as a buffer for solids. Coal, 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 and sulfur, 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 sulfur. I don't know if I'll get every single piece of material out. Yep, that train's coming up. It's about to drop off its load here. I mean, he's got a good amount of sulfur and shit. Here it comes. We better get the hell off this platform. At least onto this platform, not that great. Fresh materials coming into the plant. I probably empties from the bottom. Didn't take all the sulfur, but hey, I'm okay. Okay, so again, as I was saying, we actually have a bunch of these oil buffers. It's gonna take probably about an hour or two to start the system up, I would say. If we did a full, like, startup sequence. Okay, this is good. Now, again, it's gonna take a while, but here's the thing. These buffers will hopefully help regulate and stop the issues that we were seeing before. So again, it's gonna take a little bit. I'm like, oh wait, why is it getting so much? I forgot, there's two buffers. The big buffer feeds in the system, which the system at the end has a small buffer. So, a large industrial buffer is the equivalent of about about like 8 of these. No, I'm actually wrong. 6. There's 6. Yep, I'm right. So this is essentially 6 small buffers. So it's gonna flow. It's gonna kind of like the flow rate, the net flow. It's gonna go up a little bit, down a little bit, but it's gonna be always positive. And after that, it's gotta also fill up these pipes as well. Again, this should supply. Let's see. Each branch consumes about 300. This right here will allow this branch to remain operational for about 8 minutes until this big buffer will allow 8 minutes. Like if we shut all the supply off to this facility, this will go for 8 minutes. That's great. Also, actually, it will last for 10 minutes because we got or 10 and I'd say 10 minutes and 40 seconds. The oil can last that long. 10 minutes off, which is great because if I have an issue, I could solve it quickly. Although these will remain partially empty. Even if they're partially empty, Hell, I didn't even say we could probably start now. But again, I just want to make sure all my buffers are filled up. So yeah, definitely once all these, like... Here's what I think's happening here. I think that the buffer right here if that's the big buffer and that's the little one, the fluid level will be like right here. Like this, right? So here's the thing. As you put liquid here, if you take a system the shape of a U and you put liquid in front of it, and the U is going to get two tanks, it will actually try to equal itself. So if you see here, when we put liquid in the refinery, if the liquid level of this buffer is right here for scale, then the liquid is going to be like essentially exactly like that. If this game works exactly how fluid does in real life, which there is caveats. So yeah, once this is filled, and the other buffer is filled, which I believe it should be, this thing is going to start filling up very fast. Actually, I don't know if the other buffer is filled. Let's see if we check for fluctuations. There might be a little bit. Oh yeah, everything's filled. All these pipes are completely saturated. So all these end buffers are filled. So this should start getting a lot of oil. It's probably gonna, yep, it's hopefully should cap out at 300 a minute. I don't know why it's going to 301, but I'm not complaining. So now that all the pipes are saturated on this branch, this thing's gonna get all the oil. Well, it had all the oil going through it, but now it's backed up to this buffer. So this buffer is actually a pretty good indicator. Because if this... Oh, look at that. This is what we want to see. Everything is filled. If these buffers are filled and their net is... If they have 0 net, then that means it's balanced and the system is completely great. Oh, I wonder why this is taking a while. But it's okay. It's taking a while because we started it. We started this one after we started the other one. So it's going to take these a while. So that's great. It's not only... that's actually a great thing about having a buffer. Because we know that if this is full, if this buffer here is full, everything here and everything here is filled. I can tell you that all the pipes on this segment, this segment, this segment, and that segment, they're all full. And now, ready for it? Ready for it? It's going to hit the max, and... It'll probably, like, slow down. The net will. Up here it comes. It's going to slow down, and it's going to get to 0, and... Full. There we go. It's filled up now. So now the oil is going to be backing up this pipe, and it's going to keep going up. And I would assume that the other buffers are filled, which is a good sign. For the amount of oil going down these pipes, the rate I checked, it is going good. It's going very good. Let's see. That buffer's full, that buffer's full, that buffer's full. All these pipes should be filled. I think we're good with these. Oh, you know what I didn't realize? Another thing we need to do is we need to start the, we need to get a lot of packages. You see, if you actually don't know, I made, I'm just a little bit nervous about how weird the system might be, because if the packages are kind of odd, but we're got to inject packages. So, I believe the next... You know what I need to do? I'll be right back. God, our max consumption is literally double max. Are these even connected? Yeah, we better fix that. There we go. It's also going to take a little bit of time for all these pipes to saturate. By the way, apparently this game uses something called W-Wise, and due to this system, the game can actually, like... I really hope that these buffers can actually get all the way filled. Because when you count with her head lift, you have to account for the head lift all the way up to this top. So we're going to let those fill up. While we're doing that, I'm actually going to go over to my base, and we're going to cut the power to my factory, because we're going to need every single megawatt, every little tiny joule of energy needs to be dumped into starting this. We do have a battery station, but still, I don't care. We're going to dump every amount of energy we have in... Oh, let's say we could actually shut off the substation right there, but there is coal generators that are active. There are coal generators that are actually running right now. At my other base, that will give me another 750 megawatts, which isn't that much, but I'll take... Remember what I just said, we're going to take everything we can get. Oh, shit. We're going to take absolutely every last drop of energy we can get. Yeah, you better be careful when you do this, because if you don't, you're going to go into the void. Right there. That little square right there where we're pointing on, we're going to need to go there, and we're going to need to cut the power, which won't be that difficult. It's literally as simple as flipping a switch. There we go. We just disconnected the entire grid from this facility right here, which means that we just dropped a huge load of power. And another thing is, I don't think we're using any power. You know what? Considering this is feeding in, and this is still taking the plates, we're going to demolish this. Boom. We just dropped another shit ton of power. Oh my gosh, we just dropped, yeah, with cutting that grid, just dropped us 4,000, so we should, it says, okay, whatever, that's not that bad, but here's the thing. We're going to take 7,000 megawatts to power the refinery, and we can't do that, but the great thing is we have 25 gigawatt hours. Which, if you do the math, we should be able to supply my refinery for about 3 hours. We have 3 hours of power in that big-ass bank that we got to power it. So it's a really good thing that we did take the extra time to build that power bank, because I think that if we didn't build it, then this project would fail, and we'd have to delay it again. Again, I could decorate this, but I know I keep saying this, I could decorate this really, really good. But we're going to see if it works first. Okay, there goes that train. Those trains are going to need to run. You know what? If we need more power, then guess what we're going to do? We can just place geothermal plants, because I'm pretty sure we can actually just kind of scrounge the materials up to build those. Okay, I want to go check the water things, but before we do that, we really, 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 really need to start getting the containers going on. So I want to do like a splice. So those are all the empty containers. You know, this will look ugly for a second. Like the past 2 presidents that we've had. But, we're going to splice in and build all of our crate. We're gonna build our containers. You know what the great thing is that we're going to have to let the HOR back up, so that'll give us time to start getting our containers in. So here's what we're gonna do. Again, very ugly system. I don't care, screw it. We need to... Oh, damn it. I don't care how ugly this system is, we need to get these containers going in now. Oh, Yukon. Bless his soul. Oh my gosh, dogs. Like, what's that steaming sound? Yep, the train is unloading. Oh, there it goes on its merry way. Ugh. Again, ugly ass system. This right here, this is not gonna last. Just works. Don't ask. Oh, no power because, okay, I'm trying to think right now. Okay, so if we have all the oil saturated, we can engage the next phase. Again, the great thing is, if we turn everything on at once, it won't work like that. It will actually draw. We'll last 3 hours. We have 3 hours of time before we literally cannot turn this planet on. We'd have to get better generators. All the plastic we can get. All that plastic. There we go. Get it in there. It's gonna be a slow process to fill all of those things. Well, I'm about to say, wait, we may have to turn up, we may have to get other generators, but if we run out of power, the batteries, we'll have to cut the entire plant off, and then we're going to have to initiate the, we have to recharge the batteries. This is why I've made all that plastic there. Damn, we almost got every single piece now, didn't we? You know what they should do? They should make computer networks, and they should make a terminal on this that can connect fiber optic, where you can reprogram like entire branches at once. Like, let's say I can go into a computer, and I can and everything that's connected to like a fiber optic, and that fiber optic to a computer to go like say like, hey, reprogram this to make this recipe. Do you know how awesome that would be? Oh my god. I think we could try to go and attempt to turn on these machines here. Where is... Hello, viewers. We could try to click this on. So how much power are we consuming on the grid? We are producing. We are currently consuming on our maximum consumption is very low. Let's see. That just triggered the refineries that produce all the plastic and rubber. These look like they're emptying, but they should start filling back up. Okay, here it comes. It's stabilizing itself. Yes! Perfect. Okay, it should work. I think it's starting to stabilize itself. Yep. It's doing that thing where it goes, yoink, yoink, yoink. That's healthy. That's okay. I think it's I think it's working. I think it's working. I think it's working. Oh my god, it is still full. That's not going to show it clogging up. It's not going to show it backing up the HOR because all that HOR is essentially just going to go right here. Yep, it's going to stay. It's not clogging up. There it is. It's starting to flow into these reservoirs. It doesn't look like it, but essentially, we just went from producing 390 rubber and plastic a minute to 600. So this is all the plastic and rubber, and apparently it's gonna go over here, where a train will, hey, dude, you know what, I'm just gonna do this for your own safety. Just, you may not want to be on the track, bucko. I didn't want it to do that, but you know what, for right now, it's fine. It's going to a sink at the end, if you think about it, so I don't think it'll matter that much. How the hell did that... We may have a misprogram on the rubber line. Better go check that out. We better go check the rubber line. A minor, yeah, look at that. See, look. There's one refinery and it's not producing rubber as it should be. Again, for right now, that's not a problem, but it's definitely a great idea if we go check it out. So, it's one of these. One of these is producing plastic. And there you are, you little bastard. You're gonna produce rubber, whether you like it or not. Which will be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but... Oh, great, like, it might throw it off balance, because now it has to reset the oil, but you know what? The buffer is going to help that. It's backed up. Yes. Good. Good. Come on. Good. Throw the switch. Throw the switch. Yoink. Water, 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 water. Yay, there goes all the water. Go get it. Go, 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 go. Water, water, water. Oh, look at all the water. Look at oh my god. Look at all of that water, chat. Okay, it's gonna start flowing in, and I want it to back up. Oh man, I think we should have 100% throughput. It's so well satisfactory to see all the little jugs going where they need to go. It looks like this is. Why does it contain 67 cubic meters of oil? I hate the 67. It looks like we're doing very good here. And you know what? It says, I think the glitch for the Mark II pipes are gone. I think the reason that my system failed is because of the lack of end buffers. Dude, this actually could... I think this is going to work. If it does, I think it's going to work way better than the other system. Now, all I got to do is turn this system on. Chunk, chunk. It's not going to work because it's clogged, which I'd rather have this. Huh. The water is actually smaller than I thought. Oh, good. It's going to start backing up in its inventories. This is what I want to see. Good. Okay, so the water lines are clogging up, and again, these water lines, the jugs of water will be turned into fuel. So we need to wait for this to kind of clog up. We need to wait for all the industrial buffers to fill. Which, judging by how it keeps fluctuating, and the net in-out net is fluctuating, it appears that, I'm gonna guess, yep, those pipes are saturated. We need to fill the buffers at the end. No problem. Chat, something's gonna go wrong, catastrophically wrong, but you know what? I'm very, very excited. We're getting great throughput. This is very great. We're getting all that oil input. Oh shit, I need biofuel. I think we did it, chat. Let's go get some biofuel. It's gonna take a while for this machine to clog up. We better not let that plastic back up, though. I bet you by now a train has already got it. Yep, look at that. Yes, this is perfect. Perfect timing. It's arriving at the station to unload all the plastic. I just realized a major error. It's not going to unload the plastic and rubber if the train is full. Shit. But, we need to install... Okay, we need to get our biofuel quick, and we need to install emergency buffers at the... We need to install emergency fix-it sinks at the facility now. I think we should have emergency sinks on site. Damn, it has to empty all of that. That's an issue. I'm very thankful that I figured that out, because that could have been a devastating, fatal error. You could make a train that does it separately, which I definitely will, but I don't have blocks. And if it's allowed to catch up, then it'll derail. Then they will derail and fail. No pun intended. Sheesh. Oh shit. Yeah, it's not gonna pick up anything, so we better get that shit fixed before I go do my things I was gonna do. Yeah, another Mark III belt, but Again? What's the point? Right, just go up. Oh, I can cannibalize these belts right here. Don't need these. Bye bye. Actually, may not be enough. Oh, it ain't. It ain't. Hey, at least for this time, it's not being wasted. It's being used to fill up all of those things, all those buffers. Huh? Well, I have AI limiters, I just don't have the things. I'll replace them with smart. I'll replace them with smart splitters, but for now we Oh, we're still filling them up with little empty containers. That's great. We might start getting backups here. Okay, let's attempt it. Check the reservoirs. That's good. Again, I just can't. I have played Clash of Clans in a while, but this looks like Elixir from that game. Okay, ready? It's gonna be a big power surge. Go. Here it comes. Oh boy. Yep, I see it. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Dude, look at all that. Remember, each can is a cubic meter. We were producing 900 cubic meters the last time, every minute. Now, we'll be producing 1,800. That's double our fuel. Don't tell the United States government or else they'll waste $1.25 billion on a foreign war and regime change. Just don't tell the United States about this operation here that I'm running where I'm making oil in the fuel or else I'll be kidnapped. Please, don't. I don't want to get kidnapped. Anyway, kidnapping aside, we have, not a lot of fuel, honestly. I don't know. Not really a lot of fuel. We're making only 1,800 a minute, so, you know, oof. Now I gotta probably start triggering all the unpackers. Oh, I'm like, what the hell? What's this for? This is for the, Oh, wait. Oh, here it comes. We got 8 hours in order for... We have 8 hours left. That's a lot of time, but still, we shouldn't be using that to little dilly-dabble. We must use it to, do our shit. I'm just a little bit worried because of the about the containers, how they have to unpack. So we should start making a ton of our, the compact coal. Yeah, I see their compact coal being made. Oh my god, we're making a lot of it. Holy shit, this makes my... Oh, wow. Dude. So here's what's going on. All this sulfur is being processed. You see this, chat? This is 1,200 pieces of sulfur and coal in a minute. Actually, it's 480 times 4 for every resource. Look at all that throughput. It's gonna choke out a little bit, but that's fine. And you see all these containers? They're, I think we need to cut these lines off. Alright, I think we're cool. Those are all the crates that are being built. They are being produced because it's unpacking all the fuel. Oh, I didn't put supports on these, but... Oh wait, I did, but I built these as concrete, so I actually... If I'm not wrong, these buffers should be filling with fuel. Yep, here it goes. It's filling with fuel. So it's gonna cycle and cycle. So again, fuel gets unpacked. Cans come down here. They circulate here. I'm like, yeah, throughput should start going up here. It's at 66, and of course that magical 67. It's hopefully gonna start going up. I got scared there. Cha-chung, chunk. Is throughput going up? Yep, it's going up. It's at 82%, but then it's gonna start kind of going up to 100. I see yellow light. Let's see what's going on over there. Maybe I didn't make a connection correct. Maybe the output is not good. See, it's got that, so it means that the fuel... Ah. You're broken. No problem. Let me just fix you. we go. And how about you? Oh, you're not even connected. Look at that. I have to fix you. Screw it. Weird belts doing weird stuff. And you're not even connected either, my dumbass. Look at that. No 100% throughput. Yeah, we better go look through errors. Like that one? Let's see, what's going on over here? I think it's going good. Better make sure we get rid of these yellow lights. Maybe it's because of the water. Could be because of the water jugs. Yeah, it looks like it is because of the water jugs. We have to actually add more containers. Not enough containers. Let's add them back. I was warned against possibly adding. I have to probably have the. I hope it doesn't break the system if I add more containers anyway. Let's see, that's 6. What if it's this choke? It is this choke right here. We need to get rid of it. It's being choked down this unit right here. That's the weak spot. Oh god. Yeah, these are being choked because of that. I know exactly how to fix this. Yeah, I'm very glad I started this up because I noticed a lot of flaws here. Ooh, they have a nice sound when they start up. Now, don't they? Okay, do these sideways like this. delete this for a second. No, here. We need to sever both. That's better. Let's see. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 60 times 5, which is 300 a minute. That combines into 600 a minute, but we can only process for 80. It's the belts. They're choking. Actually, that's actually... I don't care if I have to angle this bad boy. Anything to make this machine work. There we go, look at that. That belt's full of water, that's what I want to see. Here comes. There we go. That's much better. That is so much better. What's up? So we discovered a problem. We're choking 600 water bottles a minute, but this can only process for 80. So we found a choke point. There, I was planning on starting this up early and seeing if it runs well. Well, we found a choke, but no problem. All we gotta do is separate these and make them better again. We're getting yellow lights over here because we're choking out. Like that, get the spell. We have to go a little bit. Adjust. Skitty diddy. There we go, that's much better. We should start seeing the yellow lights disappear. Great. Honestly, it's actually kind of nice that it choked up because the reservoirs are filled. The stabilization reservoirs. Let's go check the top ones. Oh my gosh. If these are full, then we're good. If those are full, then we're really good. Either that or the system's not running. Actually, I'm about to say, why is this not, why is this at a yellow light? I think the reason it's at a yellow light... Oh, because the HOR is blocked up at the bottom. The HOR is blocked up all the way at the bottom. Weird. Specifically the ones at the ends are... Actually, I think we... Well, Mexigun, we might have just accomplished it. Oh yeah. I think we might have a little bit of it. Let me guess, at the end? Grab yellow lights at the end? No. I think we're doing A-okay. Oh, there's one right there. Hopefully that won't do much damage. You know, I feel like I bet you these ones at the end here are going to be suffering because they are far away from the distribution pipe. That's good to hear. Hopefully, what I'm doing right now shouldn't damage the system too much. Hey, in my defense, I can actually probably clear all these, because the great thing is, I think the HOR network, like the big reservoirs, will actually power. It'll give enough HOR to power the system for about 8 minutes. Look, this huge amount of HOR here will last us 8 minutes, so it shouldn't hurt us to mess with something downstairs. No, they haven't called me. They said they'd call me, and usually, let me guess. Not connected? Ready, guys? Ready to see how much of a dumbass I am? Ready to see how much of a dumbass I am, guys? It's not connected, isn't it? Nope. Oh, what happened here? Oh, yeah, that is a massive L I just took. Oops. Oh, yeah, so in Mexigun, I don't know if you know this, but, it's not gonna work when the belts are not connected. Oof, yeah, let's, I prefer to, connect the belts. Come on. Do 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 do. Damn it. Satisfactory. Honestly, there's one bad thing about Satisfactory. It's too damn addictive. Satisfactory is so addictive, it would probably make you quit addictive substances. That's a joke. That's not to be serious. Won't be surprised that. Oh, hold on. Can we already Mexigun? Can we just stand back and look at this for a second? Look how beautiful that is. That is so gorgeous. Look at all that fuel going up there. It's okay, by the way, for there to be gaps. It's 1,800 across 1,800 fuel across 5 belts, so that's okay if there's gaps there. No problem. I hope that's normal. Didn't I just clear all these HOR deposits earlier? I see all green lights, but we might have to wait because there might be a yellow. Of course, we all know if you play Satisfactory, if anybody ever joins my stream and doesn't know, yellow means that it has the materials, and it has power, or it has power, but it doesn't have the necessary materials. From this instant right here, it must be because of the water.
Yeah, it looks like the water might be having issues. I might actually shut this off for a second. Maybe let the waters clog up. It may... You say that now, but you haven't unlocked even you haven't even unlocked the cool shit. Oh, I doubt it. I just can't wait to see what I have. Huh, it's not gonna put in the packaged waters? It might be because of water choke. And the waters are choked.
Again, I think the weakest part, this component, I don't think it's the liquid part. I think it's actually the crates. See if it goes up to 90%. Oh, you know what we should have checked? We should check about the reservoirs at the top. See if we're getting... Ooh. This one may be having issues. You know, I'm gonna admit this. My water manifold may be ass. I mean, I'm working with a 3. I'm working with a 3 to 5 distribution. So yeah, that could be my issue. I'm about to say, did I even... Ooh, my... These manifolds aren't even freaking full. What about the other ones? These ones look pretty good. It's the other ones that are causing issues. They look good right now, but they could be suffering issues due to this flow rate of this pipe. Let's go trace this pipe back. We could also be experiencing, you know, look at that. There's not a lot of containers coming off there, so you know what I might assume? The fuel things they're filling up. It's something going on down here. This one's having issues. Look, these are full. Okay, so these are full. Okay. There's more going in. You know what, maybe that's not the problem. Let's trace it further. It's this one right here. Huh, these pipes are going great. Huh. Maybe there's one that's not powered? You never know. You zip around so much I can't make heads or tails what's going on. Yep. Look at this. Okay, so this... What if it's a plumbing error? No, that's not possible, because if there was a Mark 1 choking somewhere, then why would those be hitting 600? Could be an issue over here, honestly. Here's how it works. These 6... So there are those 5 right there are one group. Those 5 run there one group. So, and these 3 plus this one and this one are an issue. Look at these. These areas are green. They're not doing anything bad. But these ones are throwing yellows. Oh my god. Oh my god! I could have gone 3 hours without noticing that! No way, dog! Holy shit! I just caught that! That little... Dude, that is so nuts. How one little tiny little thing can cause all those problems. Damn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know if this is gonna fill, but I think it might be doing better. Good luck, thank you. Yep, that little pipe's gonna fix everything, or fix, those things right here. It might take a while for it to take effect. Wait, hold on, give me a second. Yeah, I could... I think I got it. I might consider shutting this off, but don't have a problem.
Damn it! Now I have to go fix this. Good thing it didn't. I don't know if I'll publish that starting video for that refinery since that old refinery did not do good. Probably filling some air gaps down there. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my coin wrappers. Damn. No, I haven't heard from him.
We're not getting any more containers. Ship. Turbo fuel's ready to be started. Forgot to put that crossbar, it's there. Start producing the very first cubic meters of turbo fuel now. Oh boy. Here comes that beautiful red turbo. We need to get big boy buffers. I think I heard a train. I hate to say this, but we may actually have to delete the turbo fuel for now. Oh my god.
And it hurts to have to destroy all this turbo fuel, but hey, we're making 1,500 cubic meters a minute, so it doesn't really matter. No. I'm just a little bit nervous that the system will not go completely, like, 100% throughput. I hope the yellow lights are normal.
Oh shit. actually going pretty good. There could be a couple green lights. There could be a couple ones that are going off that I do not know about. Actually, if you really think about it, to a certain degree, as long as this is running, if these are all running at 100%, I'm good. These look pretty good. For I have to go in about like less than half an hour. I wonder if these are. Oh shit. I hope this is not. I'm a little bit nervous for this though. Even though I try to reset them. I think I know what the problem is. What if these are not filling up here? There's buildup over here, probably because of this pipe system.
Yeah, it usually should max at 150 a minute. Shit. May have to do another system turn off. I might actually drain all the things and shit. We're getting there. I don't even think these were hooked up to the grid. Wowzers. They weren't. We were using other batteries. That's good to know. I think we may have to actually do another pipe through route. I think the reason that this is not working is probably because, you know, all these need to funnel. Like this is taking all the HOR right here, and it's probably clogging it up. So what I might end up having to do is I might just snake this pipe across the ceiling like this, and then redirect the flow down to here.
not gonna lie, all these the turbo fuel refineries are essentially 100% throughput. It's just the end, you know, all the stuff over on that tower is it might be a little bit off because of because some mild backup issues. You know, I think if I do a professional start, I think the best thing to do is maybe drain everything and start another startup. Also, what do you call it? Packaged fuel crates could also be playing a role in the backup. We need to fix our HOR distribution network. That could be the issue behind this. It actually looks very good. It's just a backup. Okay, let's see. Again, I know it sounds bad, but I'm draining this because, you know, I have nowhere to put it. Still, we make a lot of it. The fact we filled those containers actually pretty fast tells you how good the system is so far. To a certain degree, it looks like all the turbo fuel generators are really, really... All the turbo fuel refineries look actually really good. Yeah, I think here's what's going on. So it seems like there's a mild container backup and there's mild HOR buildup in some of the pipes. I might have to reroute some of the pipes. Might try first by emptying some of the some of the end buffers. Maybe that could be an issue. You never know.
Yeah, all the turbo fuel generators look pretty good. But we need to make sure something. We need to make sure... Let's go look at the fuel buffers. Right here. We could be getting an issue right here. Oh. Shit. These were full when we started. They're running out. But why? Some of them are doing... Some of them are like full. Some of them are empty. That one's full. I wonder why this one's going. So I think it's only working because the... Because there's too many crates, containers. They're not undumping. These crates are backing up, and it's not letting it undump. There's too many of them. I think we might have to remove some of these containers. Be back, guys. I hope I can fix the system.